Hey, what's going on? Hey, don't be tardy. Class is about to begin. Do not be tardy. Let's go. Look, the church bell's ringing. Kept the bells on. All right. So look, I am a little late to class tonight. I apologize. I had to get our guests acclimated, and we're about to have a good time, y'all. It's gonna be a little something different tonight. A little something different, but we're gonna have a good time. Let's rock and roll. So, I am that teacher. What is I am that teacher? I am that teacher is about the teacher that's willing to go beyond the walls of their classroom to impact the lives of students. They don't mind impacting the lives of students, and that's what it's about. It's about changing lives. We serve our students. Let's stop acting like we got a job and there's just checks and balances. It's not. We're serving them. We're here to change their lives. Yes. And if you don't know, I am the educator's educator. I help educators connect with students that don't look like them. It's not just skin tone, y'all. It's a lot of gaps. It's a lot of gaps when it comes to teachers and students. Let's rock and roll. So, don't forget the I Am That Teacher apparel. You can get it. We have long sleeves. We have hoodies. We have long sleeves. We have sweatshirts and we have t-shirts. Depends on the climate you live in, what you want to rock and roll. We don't have hats. We have hats, but I just haven't put them for sale. All right, let's rock and roll. So repost, tag a teacher, repost, tag a teacher, repost. Hey, tag a teacher, repost, tag a teacher. Hey, y'all know I get the singing. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Valerie Humphrey. Look, Janine, come on. Are we past 162? Do we have more than 162 subscribers? We just started, last week asking for subscribers. Let's see where we are. We'll check it in a minute. Janine, she stay on top of it for me. Let's go. And that channel is for teachers. So last night, we talked about the challenge of don't let them flunk out. And we used the examples from my book, Don't Let Them Flunk Out. You see it? Boom. Don't let them flunk out. That's the book. 50 ways to get and stay connected to your students. So we talked about that. It was really cool. It was really cool. So let's get it. So tonight, what are we talking about? Things kids today may never know. Things kids today may never know. So I figured I couldn't show y'all a better way without bringing on a kid. And one of my favorite kids is, I guess I could introduce her mother too, but she's one of my favorites. So I just had to bring her on. So let's talk about it. Let's see if y'all can see her. Oh, let me bring her up. Let me add it to the screen. Hey, you got to Rochelle, why is Gabby's name not on the screen with yours?
Oh, Dad.
Why you just not Rochelle? Okay, so y'all, look, if y'all ever heard me talk about my health coach, this is the one and only Rochelle T. Parks, baby. So when people ask, what am I doing? How's my skin like this? How am I shaped like what? Everything that's going on is because of my health coach, which is Rochelle T. Parks. And you can literally go to RochelleTParks.com and learn more about her. But the amazing young lady with her, who I call one of my nieces, is my Gabby. What's up, Gabby? How you doing tonight? Good. So we're about to have a ball, y'all. So it's about to do something different. So Gabby, talk to me about, what grade are you in, Gabby?
I'm in 6th grade.
You're in 6th grade. Okay, so how old is that?
I'm 11.
Okay, so she's 11. She's a full 11. 6th grade. What year was she born, Ro? What year were you? I'm sorry, excuse me, Rochelle. Gabby, what year were you born?
I was born 2009.
2009, right? So I was born in 1967, but I still teach. So Rochelle, talk to me. What year were you born?
1970.
1970. Come on now. But we still live and vivacious and being amazing.
Come on now.
Come on. Look, she in our studio. Look, y'all, don't let me tell her to work out now. We got push-up challenge right here. Notice her studio and mine. Yes, I'm in school. She is literally in her workout studio. So that is amazing. All right. So what are we going to talk about tonight? We are going to literally, I'm going to show you some pictures, Gabby, and I want you to tell me what the item is that you see or what's happening in the picture. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let me get here. Okay, Gabby, what's happening in this picture? What is
that person is running.
The person is running. Okay, keep going. What? That's all you got?
Uh,
Do you know what this? Excuse me, y'all, for coughing. Do you know what this picture comes from? What logo? What this is about?
you. No. I mean,
No.
I've seen that like that little person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen the outline of that like that person like
Okay.
many like
Seen the outline.
stores and stuff
Okay, got it.
demonstrate stuff.
Got you. Rochelle, you remember what's going on in this picture? Anybody, my people, my audience, if y'all know what's going on in this picture, type it in the chat. And get the comment lounge popping out. What's happening in this picture? Okay, so let me take you, let's get there. So what is the name at the top? Can you see the name?
AOL.
AOL. So what's
You
happening?
got mail? You got mail? Is that the you?
This is when we first started the internet. This is when we plugged up to the internet. Dial up internet. Let's go, Mari. Yes.
Dial up. Wow.
Dial up internet. This is when the internet was downloading and you had to wait to get on the internet.
Ooh.
You had to wait to get on the internet.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
Okay, it's the American Online for Mail. Yes, so you did say mail roll. You were in there though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the internet. This is what we used to have to watch for the internet. All right, let's go. So half a point for roll. Half we can roll a little bit. Let's go. Gabby, what is this?
Oh, phone book.
Phone book. Oh, a phone book. All right. Via your house phone. Right. Exactly, Mari. Exactly. All right. So it's a phone book. Have you ever used a phone book?
No, I'm not, but I've seen one and opened one.
Oh, you opened a
There's
phone
no
book?
need. We have contacts.
So wait a minute. Okay. What happened?
There's no need for a phone book. We have contacts.
No need. And when you say we got contacts, what you mean we got contacts?
Contacts in the phone app, like in a contacts app.
Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's go. I love it. Let's get it. All right. What's happening right here, Gabby?
They're passing a note.
Okay. What? So in your mind, what would you think the note would be like? What you think? They cheating? They working? What are they doing?
It could be cheating. Yeah.
Just any kind of. When the last time you wrote a note to another student? Well, before pandemic. Let's do that. Have you ever?
Yeah, I've written notes.
Okay. So what grade are you in now?
6th.
6. So give me a grade. When last time you wrote a note?
I remember 3rd grade.
3rd grade. 3rd grade. Praise God. 3rd grade. Awesome. So, Ro, do you remember writing notes?
Really?
Right. We had a certain kind of phone. We had
Every day we write notes, man.
Every day, every period, because you had to write me. I wrote
That's
you a
how
note.
you communicate. There was no texting. There was no phone. We passed notes.
Yes. Yes. You think about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Gabby,
no, I know that one. I know that one. What are they called? wait. I.
Okay.
Is it a tape recorder? Is that what it's called?
A tape recorder. Rochelle T. Parks, would you stop?
I forgot what it's called. I've seen that so many places though.
You've seen. What do you do with
DV? No, it's not DV.
A DV? What she say?
I was about to say DV, but DV something is not. It's probably. I don't think that's it.
Okay, you don't think
tape?
Okay,
that's a tape. That's a tape. That's a tape recorder.
Tape? What kind of tape? That's a tape recorder. No, ma'am, it's not a tape recorder.
Tape holder.
Tape holder. Okay.
No.
Okay. Can you see the comment lounge? Can you see the chat?
No, I can't.
Okay, awesome. Because they over here trying to tell you what it is. So y'all stop. I see you. She can't see it. So lovely. Y'all can share all in the chat. She cannot see it. Okay. So Gabby, what do you do with this? A what? What you
tape player?
Tape player. So you say you play tape? You play the tape with this?
Yeah, because doesn't the black string like just roll down as it goes inside too? Like the circles just move around. Don't you put it into some type of contraction and it just starts?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm on McDonald's right now. I'm loving it. Look, okay, this is a cassette tape, Gabby.
Yes. Oh, I forgot the name.
So
Cassette tape.
this is how so you know how y'all download y'all music to the phone and play it
Mhm.
off the phone? Bro, crying. Stop, bro. Okay, this is how we used to record our music. And we will play our music off of this. Okay.
Hey, you remember when you but when we used to record, you have to push the two buttons
Oh,
at the same time.
and play and record the red button plus the play button.
Okay.
And then you got your tape recorder in front of
You
the
ready? You ready?
radio. You got the tape recorder in front of the radio to catch the song when it comes
Right.
on. And they can tell you, okay, we playing so-and-so at 43 after. And you will be waiting right there to catch the
Right
beginning. And you go to the bathroom and you don't even catch the beginning. Let's go. All right, let's rock and roll. Gabby, what is this?
Clueless.
Looks like I've actually never seen that before.
Never seen one before. Yeah, never seen. Let's see if your mother knows. Mom, what is this?
Is that a pager?
That is a pager. That is a pager, a beeper. So before cell phones, Gabby, if I wanted you to call me, I would have to get on the phone and dial your number and put my number in to tell you to call this number is where I am. So then I would come up with a code that was just mine, like my birthday, June 29th. So I would have to come up with a pager I would come up with put my number in. Then I will put *629 and you knew it was me texting you. Or I just put in 629. That meant drive somewhere and find a phone and call me back.
Okay, drive somewhere and find the phone. Okay, pay phone.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Gabby is like,
huh?
What you say?
Oh, she said payphone could be. You know what that is, though.
Exactly. But still,
She trying to win. You see, it's all about the game.
Gabby.
Oh,
what is this? What type? What you say?
I can barely see.
Why?
What does it look like?
I mean, it's a bed.
What kind of bed?
Stone.
Stone bed. Okay.
Definitely not a water. It looks stony.
You say it's underwater?
I said it's definitely not a water bed. It looks stony.
It's definitely not a water bed. Ro, what is that?
A water bed.
That's a water bed.
It is a water bed. Nah, give me that point. Give me that point.
Definitely not a water bed. That's what you said.
It looks so hard.
That's how it used to be. That with the balloon in the bed, and you fill it up with water.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, they were so popular back then.
So popular.
My mom didn't like them. She said every time she would sneeze,
yeah,
it was over.
I didn't like them.
It's like you can't.
Yeah, you move and it's like that. It takes a minute.
The more you weigh, the lower you went. All right, let's get it. So this is what. Why do we do this? All right. So tell me what did this illustration make you think about? So Rochelle and Gabby, tell me what does this make you guys think about? When I showed you the pictures, what were you thinking like?
Well, obviously that stuff was old school.
That stuff was old school. Okay.
I mean, for me, it just you're talking 1970 and 2009, 39 years, and how much has changed in 39 years. And maybe not 39, because some of this stuff was in the 80s, but definitely in 25 plus years, so much has changed. Like she didn't even know what a beeper was. And we forget, like, it's so common for us, like, oh yeah. And she's like, what is that? I've never seen that, so you forget, like, you forget. It just shows the gap, Yeah.
So check this out. It's a gap, right? So if this gap appears just from pictures, imagine when I'm teaching your child. If I'm 53.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if I'm your child's teacher and I'm using references from when I grew up? Because everything I showed you was around when I grew up. And as educators, sometimes we forget that what these kids have access to is different from what we had access to.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't use it, then we don't talk about it in class. If we don't listen to it, we don't use it as an example.
Mm-hmm.
So if I went to talking about a beeper, we know that beepers are old school. We know that. But if I just brought it up as an example, the kids would be like, wait, what? A beeper? A pager? What is that? So that's where we push for, in education, we push for culturally responsive teaching. But we talk about the culture, but it's really about meeting your students and understanding where they are and where they come from. So me using references before 2000, you said 9, Gabby, you were born 2009. Mm-hmm. So if I'm using a reference before 2009, Gabby like, what? Wait, how? So just think about how, and even if you're not even thinking about that. So Gabby, how old are you?
11.
So 11. I've been in the teaching game 30 years. So I've been here 30 years. She's been on earth 11 years. So think about all the examples that I have in my repertoire, she won't even connect with. So as educators, we have to realize that in order to teach our students, we have to meet them. Not only meet them at their grade level, but at their exposure level. And even if you are talking about a trip, you went on a trip to Paris this summer, but you teaching in the hood. How you going to talk about your trip to Paris? I remember being in a staff meeting one day and the person was like, hey, okay, raise your hand. How many people got a tan over the break? Did you just say how many people got a tan over the break? That could not possibly be culturally responsive. So I just wanted our teachers to see in a light way how not being sensitive to who you're teaching can truly impact your teaching. You can't just say the curriculum matters, use the curriculum, turn the page, whatever. You can't do that. You have to know who you're teaching. So when you get to page whatever, you know how to make it applicable for them. Let's look in the comment lounge. So I'm gonna pop it up and you guys can see it. Let's go. Okay. Somebody, all right. So someone said, all right, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Karen said it's old school versus new school. Past versus present. Come on, comment lounge. How far we've come. Yes, we have come a long way. Right. My day opposed to today. Right. My day. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Evolution of life. So we're talking about the evolution of life, the evolution of time. Think about the evolution of education. Think about how we're teaching our students. We need to teach our students about the past versus the present. And it's not necessarily a versus either. Now, a couple of people said versus, but it's not versus. It's the past in order to get to the present. It's really what who said the evolution part. I think that was Karen. So it's the evolution. So when the new teachers come in, we have to respect the new teachers like we respect the old teachers because they're coming in with new innovative ways. All right, let's go. A couple of more comments and then we out. The educational system has to begin to change. Yes. We have changed the ways that cars look. We have refrigerators that make grocery lists. Come on. It takes time to change the way we educate. Yes, and meet them where they are. Thank you, Lucretia. You are right. You are right. What you have to say, Janine? We have to teach them not only with the curriculum, but also the life skills and about different cultures with people. Correct. So if we're teaching our students, the only way to really teach them is to know who we're teaching. Do you know the community that you work in? Do you know what's happening in the community? Do you really know? Or if you may know the community, but what if your kids are busting in? Are you teaching them? Come on, y'all. We have to do better. We have to do better. So here's what I want you guys to, let me make sure I got it. Yep. Here we go. I'm gonna come back to double so y'all can get the screen. So this is a light way to begin to think about and discuss culturally responsive teaching. It's culturally responsive. It means you're responding to the culture that you're teaching. And stop making it about you. And you got the same posters you had up for 6 years. Come on, y'all. Let's not. Let's not. So the comment lounge, what's happening here? All right, so we have everyone should bring something to the students. Yes, everyone. So Donna said, I love that. Extreme teachers. Donna says students must see themselves in the curriculum. Culturally responsive. Yes, they must see themselves. Take the time to get to know your students and recognize that I spelled there wrong. That's me. No, I didn't. That there is an age gap. Okay, right there. I did it right. All right. So, but recognize there's an age gap. You think because you're a great teacher that you don't have to change up things. Being a great teacher means connecting with your students. It doesn't mean your kids get A's. That's not where it ends with the grade that your students get. It's about the experience.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Gabby and Rochelle, the Parks ladies, I appreciate you all so much hopping on. I only get on for 15 to 30 minutes a night. And we are right in the ballpark. We had 22 minutes, so we did amazing. I just wanted to make it fun, but show you, I just really want to show my educators that there's truly a gap. There's truly a gap. All right. And guess what? There's a health gap. I'm going to have Rochelle come back and talk to the teachers about sugar ain't sweet. Because sugar ain't sweet, y'all. It ain't. Sugar ain't, and look, sugar ain't sweet to have. It's not sweet to have. But as educators, do we really take care of ourselves? Do we honestly put forth the effort to make sure our body is ready to get up and go in there every day and go hard for our kids? Look, you don't take care of the body, your mind gonna go too. I promise you. The things that you can clarify the way you think, the way you approach life. So Rochelle will be back with us, and she can bring the junior health motivator if she likes. So Rochelle is the health motivator, and then we call Gabby the junior health motivator. All right, so look, they said she took us to church tonight. Yes. All right. Being a great teacher is not enough. Veteran teachers need to sharpen their skills. Yes. Yes. Learning is life. Yes. Yes. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I say, right? Let me get ready. I got to guess, so I got to act right. So, hey, Gabby, you got some love in the chat. Y'all show Gabby some love. So we can make sure that she knows that we love her. So I appreciate you getting on, Gabby. And again, what grade are you in? 6th grade. So she's in 6th grade. So this is middle school. The middle schoolers have never seen some of the things I showed you. So think about the age gap between you and your students. And are you addressing that? Are you truly addressing that? All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. Says the clock on the wall. Keep being amazing because you are that teacher. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let the bell ring.